You should be taking profits right now. Okay, well, maybe that's a little bit too far. What I'm saying here is maybe you should be layering out of some of the projects that you're currently up on that you're not too keen on longer term, because what's currently happening is there is a bear market. Hey, hold up real quick. Make sure you go down there, hit up that subscribe button. Let's kick on. Now, you may have noticed things that projects that should have been hitting a 0.5 or 0.8 or a 1/8 floor aren't hitting those. They're just swimming above the mint price. Projects that should be doing quite well, that are quite hyped, just aren't living up. Basically, what's happening is there's uncertainty in the world right now. People have caught onto the game and kind of realized that it's a flippers market. So then the flippers are competing with other flippers and things are just happening very, very fast. What this means is it means that unless you're minting it, it's almost no good to buy off the secondary before the reveal. And if you really do want to get into a project, wait for the reveal, wait for the floor to drop, then pick up something. But even that, you almost need to wait a couple of days afterwards because prices just aren't recovering really quick and then running back up. They're almost like dropping off and then slowly bleeding out. So I'm not saying you need to dump your entire portfolio, but what I'm saying is you should consider the projects that you're holding, consider the projects that you want to hold long term, and the ones that were just kind of speculative or want to just kind of like boost up your portfolio and boost up your value, and maybe layer out of those. I've been doing this for about a month now, but I also have made some silly trades where I've kind of bought in. The ones that I'm starting to hold on to now are ones that I kind of think may be good when we come out of the bear market. Those are things that I'm hedging my bet on. When it comes down to the NFT space, what I'm actually knowing, and I'm going to show you this. This is from Ninja Alerts. This is kind of an app that I have, and you actually get sort of alerts on your phone and stuff. What I'm noticing is that there are lots of people selling things. There's just lots and lots of selling going on, and they're sales by people, and not for large amounts, just pros in the space, guys that have been in the space that are kind of liquidating some of their positions. So what I kind of am noticing is that lots of people are selling out currently. So some of the big guys are selling, and I'm starting to get these notifications on my phone. I'm seeing these, and the writing is on the walls. Those guys kind of know, hey, you know what, let's exit out because there's further downside from here. Now, this is not financial advice. You do have to kind of analyze the market yourself and come to these conclusions yourself, but I'm just giving you an indication of how I feel when it comes down to the market and what I'm seeing, because at the moment, things that should be getting a run aren't getting a run. Now, the flip side of this is it changes the whitelist meta. Well, not really meta, but the idea is that if you are getting onto whitelist now, what's happening is you're almost the sort of guinea pig for the project. You're the person that's buying in and maybe left holding the bag. When you are in a bull market, the person on the whitelist has all the power because they can get in at that lower price. Currently right now, people on the whitelist are getting in, but it's very hard for a project to sell out and then kind of get those big gains because people are getting onto the whitelist, making these flips, and the price, there's just a crazy ceiling. Prices are just capped. So what I'm saying here is, if you are getting onto these whitelists, please be careful. You don't need to mint everything that you are on a whitelist for, because you could end up in a position where you're left holding a bag afterwards just by minting anything. A couple months back, you could mint anything and you'd be making money. Now it's changed a little bit, and if you're not in and out before the reveal, you're most likely going to lose. And then even after the reveal, prices are dropping below or close to that mint. Now, to kind of illustrate my point and the fact that we are kind of in this downtrend and I feel like we are kind of about to hit the bottom, is Nansen has a tool called indexes. So we can see here that over the past 30 days, we have dropped 21%. And we can see here that it is just a downtrend. Now, it looks like we might be kind of hitting a bit of a bottom here, but we don't know. We could be in this position where we get a bit of kick up and then back down. Same thing with the blue chips. We have seen a drop there. And then when I actually dive into the stats of this index, just to kind of illustrate this point, we can see here that apes down sort of 30%. Punks down almost 20, mutants down 30. We are seeing NFT worlds with the pump that they kind of recently had, but everything, we're just seeing red everywhere. And the fact that we're seeing lots of red shows you that we are in this downtrend. Now, what this means, the opportunity here is the fact that you could now get into some of these blue chips. You could get into some projects at a discount. So the idea that I'm seeing what some of the big guys are doing is they're exiting out of these projects, waiting for the bottom to come in, then buy up some of those blue chips, so then they then do rise up. So that is a little bit of an indication of what the markets are actually doing, and some charts to back that up with the data. So if you have been feeling that the market's been going down, yes, it definitely has been. been. So here's where you should start to change up the way that you approach the market, change up your mindset to protect your capital, and then also pick up some bargains of those projects that you're looking to enter. So overall, I hope you found value in this video. If you did, please consider hitting up that subscribe button, and while you're down there, also hit up the like button. As always, it's been a pleasure having you with me. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.